Are we learning pronunciation? Because if it's not working, I'll do something else. Do you want to continue this story tomorrow, or do you want to go to a different story? Okay. Well, if you want to continue it,
You have achieved.
Well, I'll have to see if I can get this printed out, and I can copy it off. But what you might want to do is see this URL right here. If you want to copy that, then you can, access it yourself. Okay, so help me remember that tomorrow we're going to continue here on page 3, and what we will learn is that Wang does in fact get married. He has children, but farming still is, I guess, for many people. But in China a century ago, farming was a hard life, and we'll be reading about famine. Do you know what famine is? Do you know what a famine is? Famine? Famine? A famine is when there's nothing to eat. Nothing to eat. Famine brought about by drought. Drought meaning no rain. But sometimes famine can be brought about by flood. Too much rain. And Wang's family is going to experience famine. Drought, sometimes by drought, sometimes by flood. And then, I don't want to spoil the story for you, he has a stroke of good luck. A stroke of good luck. But we'll read more about him. And I'll try to find a way, at your suggestion, I'll try to find, would you rather have the papers to read, like a piece of paper before you? Or, okay, I'll see what I can do about that. I'll see what I can do about that. Okay, let's review. Explain to me the difference between a noun and a verb. What's the difference between a noun and a verb? In your own words. What is the use of a noun in a sentence?
Verb is action.
A verb is action. A verb is what we do in a sentence. So what's a noun?
Noun can be thing, can be person, can be place.
Can be a thing. It can be a state of. Okay, so we know what a noun is. We know what a verb is. What's an adjective? An adjective. We use an adjective to modify a noun. A noun. So we talk about a man who is tall. We would say the man, he is a tall man. Man is the noun, tall is the adjective. Okay? Now, do you know what an adverb is? An adverb, do you know what that is? We use an adverb to modify a verb. So then, the tall man runs slowly. Slowly would be the adverb. Okay. Now, so we know what a noun is. We know what a verb is. We know what an adjective is. We know what an adverb is. Now, explain to me in your own words what a gerund is.
Gerund is the noun from verb. Yeah. It's the verb, but it is the form of verb.
Yeah, we have taken a verb and we've turned it into a noun.
Yeah. Take a verb with the ing.
And you can do it sometimes by adding ing on it, you know, but not always. There could be different ways of creating a noun from a verb. Create a sentence, write a sentence that uses a gerund for me.
Running is a very good exercise.
Running,
Is a very good exercise.
okay. Running became a noun. Run is a verb, but we converted it into a noun. Running. Very good. We're going to take up, tomorrow I'm going to show you another way to turn a verb into a noun. But I didn't want to do that until I was sure that we understood and could use gerunds correctly. Okay? So, that's about it. I think we're out of time, aren't we? Huh? Actually, we went over time a little bit. Yeah, that's okay. You're such good students.
And good teacher.
Yeah. So I'll see you tomorrow, right? And you want me to continue with the Good Earth tomorrow, or do you want a different story?
Yeah.
You want to continue with it? Yeah. It will make you cry. It will. It will make you cry. Parts of it will make you cry. You'll be sad. You know, it's a good story. Okay. In Espanol, we would say mañana. Mañana in Spanish is tomorrow.
Mañana.